Hey everybody, it's John, your cricket maniac. With no, this isn't a 10-minute review. This is what I've been talking about for the last month. The T20 World Cup, India versus Ireland. So I'm trying something a little different. So I'm probably gonna watch about a half hour of this, and I'll keep the video going so you can see my reactions to it. Now, the only issue I'm having is the audio. When I play the audio from the feed, it's the same audio as my video. So I don't know if you're going to maybe hear me that well, but I'll do the best I can. So just to let you guys know, I have been catching up on some of my vernacular. I looked up a bunch of words: outside edge, outswing, paddle, hair, which is a duck in both innings, delivery, the asking rate, that's the runs required, batsman, I knew that, a beamer, which is a ball that doesn't bounce, the bowler or the chucker, a googly, tonk, wicket, which is the 22 yards between the stumps. I thought it was the little things that you knock off. Am I wrong? Tell me in the comment section. Jaffa, which is a pitch that's too good. And of course, I know what a sixer is. So Ireland is up to bat first. India won the toss and chose to field. Something to do with the condition of the pitch. So I'm going to turn this on. Let's see what happens here.
There was some steep bounce, spongy bounce.
Okay.
So speaking to
they had some great opening ceremonies.
While earlier,
now this stadium seats 34,000.
Much harder.
Doesn't look like a full house, obviously.
It'll take time for these pitches to
But here we go. This is so exciting.
Very young.
I'm going to watch some cricket with my Indian Cine-MANIAC.
Will be the man who will start the proceedings for India. Left armer. He swings the ball early doors. Has the knack of picking up wickets.
Oh, he's got the clovers on the helmet. Okay, here we go.
An interesting start with the field here as well. After two men out on the leg side, a fine leg and a deep
going wild.
So that's there straight away. He's going to look to pitch the ball up. He's going to look to swing it back in.
That's a long
really
run,
attack the stumps.
Here he goes. And straight away some swing and the first run on the board.
First run on the board.
Straight away, nice swing. Watching Archie over the last 6 to 12 months, looks like he's added a bit of pace as where he was maybe 2-3 years ago in the IPL. And with that extra
so that's a point. Now I assume if it's in the air and it's caught,
makes it such a lethal
that doesn't. That's I don't know what you call it. Is that an out?
He had the issue with the no balls.
I'm not really
sure. When you have that issue with the no balls in the back of your mind, bowlers tend to drop their speed. They're always worried about the front foot. He seems a lot more confident now. He's coming off a good IPL as well. I'm actually a little bit surprised he's got the new ball, actually. Siraj, we know, is a noted wicket taker early on. He does swing it away from the right-handers as well. He bowls that wobble seam delivery that nips back into the right-handers. But this is obviously a set play. They want to attack the stumps. They want to use this swing.
They're going to attack
and they want to use the left armour up front.
Now I know what a stump is.
So it's Paul Sterling on strike, and he's an aggressive player.
Very aggressive. Oh, nice hit.
There's an example of that. Chipping down the track.
Oh, now
it's a slow outfield.
It hits to the...
So you'll have to chase it.
That's one, right?
And they'll be disappointed.
No.
Just taken two there. The running between the wickets will be extremely important. They should have pushed for 3.
You're having a bit of a chuckle there.
So
you reckon he's not going to run too
many
threes
there? They run back
and forth. Boundary hitter. So I think that was a leisurely 2.
Now what if it hits the boundary?
Very confident shot.
What happens if it hits the boundary?
Good proactive batting as well. He knows that Arshdeep is going to pitch the ball up and look to swing it.
I'm trying to figure this out as we go on.
Try and negate the swing.
This guy's
and also put some pressure straight back on the bowlers. He said it at the toss. There's a lot of match winners in this team, Ireland, and he's one of them.
All right, so no advancement, right?
Paul Sterling. If
so
you look
no
through
points.
Historically in his career, he
and
loves
the thing down at the bottom.
He has struggled against the likes of David Willey in the past, and he has.
Is that how many balls have been thrown? Is that what that means?
To almost take LBW out of the equation. But if you get it
must
wrong,
be like you guys watching baseball.
It doesn't swing.
I mean, I get bits and pieces of it.
License really just thrash the ball through that square point.
I want to know how far this guy's running before he bowls the ball. That's a long run. Ooh, got by him. Oh. Okay, so what does that mean?
Interesting to see the pace of the surface, whether it's too paced, whether there's spongy bounce.
Spongy bounce. All right, so
that's a little snippet there of the uneven bounce in this surface.
Uneven bounce on the
131
surface.
kilometres an hour with a seam-up delivery. From the naked eye, it actually looked like it took a bit off it. It looked like a slow ball the way it carried through to the keeper.
Great shape to be running that much.
Got to be patient as a bowler. Hit the right areas.
Oh, nope.
That's a good example there, Niall, of what you're talking about. Sterling coming down the wicket, looking to access the offside, but Ashley follows him. He keeps that line nice and
I
tight.
guess
He's
the
basically
thing
saying, okay, I've got no
below,
protection offside. If you're going to score runs off me, you're going to hit it to the leg side where I've got my protection.
We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? When it's not in play, they get no points.
Chris
that little white circle.
60th T20 game.
Oh, we're going to spend time on the refs. Okay, that's awesome. Because like in baseball, I really care about the umpires. Anyway, sorry, I don't mean to complain. That is a long run that guy has. Now, is he the bowler for the whole match? Oh! Okay, that's 2 by him.
So after the first over, it's 3 for the loss.
Okay, 3 for the loss. Okay. Now we go to a commercial.
Nissan Ariya.
Wow. Okay, so I can read this out. Okay, so the guy swung and missed. And the it's not the goalie. What's the name? The keeper? No, I can't remember the name. MS Dhoni. He was really good at that. So it got by him, but he caught it, right? So they get no points for that. Nothing, and no, they don't advance. Right? They don't advance. Okay, here we go. We're back. Let's see.
So, all wickets, 15 T20 cricket.
Well,
Sterling.
They don't advance.
Vastly experienced.
Okay. All right. Okay, I get it. So now this is a different guy.
This Indian side is packed with left-handers.
Now I get this because those guys are running. They do a lot of running.
Here's Mohammad Siraj.
Okay, new batsman. Oh, a little flick of the wrist. Up, it got by him. They throw right back in.
Strike early.
What does that mean?
The ability to swing
no
it away
point
from the right hand.
Okay, then I don't understand this.
I
don't understand that.
Ability to land it on the seam and nip back in and surprise you.
Real pace as well.
I might take a break and then come back when India gets up because I really want to see India
a little bit
bat.
of county cricket. They took a lot of county
Okay,
batters
here
off
we
guard.
go. Oh, he's going from the other side too. Oh, nice catch right there.
Shape. It's a good swing there from Siraj.
Good swing, but he caught it, Siraj. He caught it.
Actually, he talked to a lot of the guys around the IPL as well. They're actually happy with playing and missing at this type of delivery, the outswinger.
Oh.
Happy playing at that one. His
That's
most
like
dangerous
in the movie
ball is the one that looks like it's going to be an outswinger out of the hand. But as you said, Rav, kisses the seam and actually nips back in. It's a lot of bowls and a lot of LBWs.
He's a slippery
runs, I guess. Is that what you call them, runs?
Could nip off the surface.
So that's why the white circle in the
pace
circle.
after pitching.
Look at this guy.
Just with that.
Oh, he gets it in so
big
fast so they don't advance?
It's a little
Is
bit of
that
a
what
surprise
that
to me
is?
that India haven't got the 2 slips. There is good movement there. They'll want to look to take wickets early on.
Why do you throw it in that fast? The runner wouldn't advance when it's that close, right? Oh, he's got a little spin on that ball. Throwing a little curve ball. Oh, yeah.
Took off after pitching.
He got airborne.
That's the 2 pace we're talking about. That surprise punt as well.
Wow.
Did really well behind the pace.
Got airborne.
That is excellent. That ball just climbed. And as you mentioned, Ravi, got pace off the
nothing
surface.
for that. Okay.
Bernie went deep in the crease because the previous ball charged.
I'm not sure about the scoring now. Now I'm a little
nearly wore this, Andrew Balbernie. Keeping it so well.
Oh, got by him.
That's not short. That's off the length.
Oh, jeez.
It's almost gone over the shoulder of the batsman.
Not a lot of protection when you hit that
leaps
ground.
high, gets the 1 glove on it.
Okay, so that's why it went right by him. I thought he hit it.
That's what was noticeable even in that first game. The steep bounce from a length. That's runs on the onside.
That'll do.
That'll go away for 4.
Okay, got 4 points for that.
So the first boundary.
Is that because it hit the boundary?
Don't want to get too carried away here with trying to find that excessive bounce in the surface. It's a sort of wicket that if you get enough balls in the right area, the wicket's going to look after you. You don't have to try too hard.
The wicket's going to look after you.
The harder you try, the more boundary opportunities will come, and before you know it.
Hey, let me know in the comments section
what
happens if he hits the wicket, the batsman, by mistake. and it knocks it off. Does that count? Let me know, will you? Okay.
So 2 overs bowled. It's 7 for no loss.
Okay, 7 for the loss. 4 runs. That good? No sixers. Oh, another commercial.
This is the all-electric Nissan Ariya.
Okay, no sixers, right? So what's going on? Okay, no one's hitting it out like MS Donnie or 83. I want some sixers, wicked sixers they call them. You know? Oh, look at everyone dressing up in there. Okay, we're gonna see a lot of cricket commercials from India. Nice. Should I be listening to this? Oh, be good at life. Okay, insurance. Yeah, figures. Okay, we're back.
Nice, pleasant morning.
Oh, this guy's back. This bowler's back. Oh,
that's up in the air.
That looks like a sixer. No.
Takes it comfortably.
Wow.
And India strike early. They've got the danger man, Paul Sterling.
Oh, so if you
really good, Rishabh Pant.
If you catch a ball
the game
in the
very
air,
well,
that counts
up
as a
into
wicket.
the sky. The sun just coming through. Always the keeper's catch. He commanded the area, got his fielder out of his eye line, and made sure they was underneath it. A little bit good length. Paul Sterling looking to go leg side, no control, absolutely no control. A little bit extra bounce again. Eyes transfixed on the ball. That's a very, very good catch. It might look easy, never easy. You've got fielders converging.
That's what my dad taught me in baseball.
Paul Sterling, the Ireland captain,
always
got to go early once again against India. 7 for 1.
Paul Sterling, you're not too good there, Sterling. Yeah, go back there. Go back. God. Another commercial already. So I guess I'm going to have to, react to these commercials too. Ooh, does that look delicious? Look at that. One big happy family. Oh my God, I would just dig my hands into that. No, I'm not into the whole eating with my hands. I can't lie to you guys. I need a fork. Oh, look at that. Oh, she enjoyed. Oh, yeah, that's. Oh, yeah. Let me feed you guys. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay, now who's up? Lorcan Tucker. My name's Lorcan Tucker.
The new man
gonna hit the ball. That's what I'm gonna do.
India's striking early.
In case you guys are wondering. Okay, Lorcan. 7-1.
Been consistent with his line and length. He's not worried what the batsman's
get loose. Get loose.
The right areas, letting the pitch do.
Now you guys are gonna be ticked off because I'm talking too much. I don't even know if you can hear me. So what the hell? Okay. Here we go.
The man on strike.
Nice. Ooh, intimidating. Look at that look. Do you see that?
That's the uncertainty there that the left armour creates. Is it going to swing back? Is it going to go straight on with the angle? Oh, look at this release here. It's just a bit of a wobble seam, a bit more scramble seam on that occasion. Lands on the seam, extra bounce. It's way up high on the batter, Sterling.
You're going to get nothing on that.
Really hard to play on this wicket with the new
ball. Hey, Lorcan, you're not going to get anything on that one.
Whatever you can to try and get through. Yes, show some intent.
There you go.
Look to put the bad balls away, but playing big shots like that while this ball is hard and new is going to be when that extra bounce is going to be exaggerated. 2 slips in now.
2.2 overs. I don't know what that means. Okay. Oh, it's going to get to the boundary. Nope. Okay.
He was very clever bowling. Really good changer from Marshall to Sterling, just to go with that wobble seam.
Because the ball was in
Sterling would have been expecting the left arm to swing it back into the pad, so you're almost thinking all of a sudden actually would have suited Sterling nicely to try and flay the ball through his favourite.
No more offside, than 2 fielders allowed outside.
Outfoxed by the bowler.
Circle. Okay.
Going back again, so that second slip now comes back out to deep backward square. Third man comes up. Saving one on the circle.
Okay, why is there another guy up? Okay, these are okay, that's where the fielders are all positioned. Oh man, this guy just sucks everything.
Angled across the right-hander, mixing it up nicely. Settled into a good rhythm, you asked Deep.
Why is he angry?
Ricky, we were speaking earlier, you mentioned a similar kind of pitch to maybe Centurion that you would have come up against. How would you have gone about it when you were playing in this situation, maybe up against the bowlers, got the wood over you a little bit? What would your approach be?
Yeah, it does look like a Centurion or even a Perth pitch. It was very hard. There's a little bit of grass on it. And with that uncertainty of how it's going to play, those type of shots there are going to be difficult. Running down the wicket when there's that extra bounce. But as we know, and I've just mentioned it,
there was no bounce, right?
A couple of balls to go.
There was no bounce. What is that called? I know what that's called. That's a beamer.
And I said it at pre-game, I think.
That was a beamer, right? That didn't bounce.
Whoever plays on these sort of wickets, you have to lower your expectations. This is not going to be a 200 pitch. You've got to lower your expectations. Try and work your way through with this brand new ball. Almost play it like you would a 50-over game. Try and keep wickets in hand for the middle of the innings when India will bring their spin bowlers on. Facing the spin on this will be easy, but you don't want to be facing the spin when you're 4 or 5 down.
Man, those guys got to do a lot of running.
You're dead right. You don't want to be 3 down inside power play.
You got a point for that?
Things will get a lot.
Oh no. You got a point for that other
easier
one.
Once the ball loses its hardness and shine.
Row hit.
It's where as a batsman actually, you can't look up at the scoreboard too much. You don't want to look at the scoreboard and see that you're 5 off 10.
I want to hear the crowd get a little crazy.
Go a little bit harder.
I know when they go to an SRK film, they go nuts. Why aren't they going nuts here? Maybe they wait for
one more ball.
For
Don't
India
try
to
and
get
force
up
it
to
too much.
bat,
Just say to yourself, one more ball, I might get a boundary without taking a big risk.
Oh, got a wicket.
Right through his defence. 2 wickets
right
in the over.
Defense.
For Arshdeep Singh. And Ireland in trouble already. They lose their second wicket.
Go sit down.
Yeah, hanging leg side there, Andrew Balbirnie. Trying to stay leg side and open the blade and try and force it down to that deep third. Trying to execute pinpoint for a boundary was risky. This was high risk on a pitch that's maybe doing a little bit. He gets himself in no position, just asking himself to do too much there, Ricky. You mentioned give yourself one more ball.
There you go.
Well,
Balbirnie probably should have just hung in there a little bit longer.
Right,
excellent from India.
Come on, guys.
Attacking the stumps, aggressive with the ball.
Those stumps.
Ireland lost both overs. Balbirnie gone for 5, 9 for 2.
Come on. 1-4, 8 dots. Strike rate of 50. Oh, another commercial. Okay, a lot of breaks in play, I see. Okay, so that's interesting. So, oh yeah, look at that. That looks delicious. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, butter on top. Some other stuff on top of it. Oh, there you go. Onion kilcha. Oh, we're back. All right, who's up now? Oh, it's the guy from the Lucky Charms. No, that's a cereal. Sorry about that.
So here's Siraj.
Here's Siraj. Look at this, right by him.
And it's a testing time for the batsmen. They've lost both their openers, Ireland.
Oh, they've lost their openers. So these are the scrubs now that come up.
Bowling,
you put your best batsman.
His line to the right-handers has been outstanding.
Right?
He started with a fine leg and a deep square, so he's known that he's had to attack the stumps and not give any width. You just see Balbirnie here. He knew that third was up inside the circle. He's trying to open the blade and run it down to that region for 4.
Oh, a little pop
spin on that brought him undone. You hear it time and time again. Hit the top of off. And that's what Arshdeep was able to do.
Beautifully bowled. And what's good to see with India, they've not looked to be
bowlers
greedy.
Are outstanding.
Just caught the ball in the right areas. There's swing there. It's the
now somebody, I think it was Nish, who told me that this Indian team, they don't have high expectations. Are they not as good as they've been in the past? And how good is Ireland? I mean, is this a given that India's going to win this and the big one's going to be against Pakistan? Let me know what your take on that is, all right?
Kohli, the second man there.
Oh, okay, you got a piece of it. Whoa.
Where have you been, Ravi?
Why is he
Where have you been? I've been in New York 3 days. I thought, I haven't seen you.
It's a big city, isn't it?
What was that? He just stared him down.
It's the
Why
Big
did
Apple, you know. It depends, where you are. Easy to get lost here.
Okay. Got any points yet, right? Runs.
Great energy around the city.
There is great energy in New York City. I hate New York City. I'm from Boston, so, you know. Anyway. Whoa. What's that move?
It's breaking the shackles by improvising a bit.
What does that mean? Oh, he got points
Player
for
in
that.
form.
You get a
Lorcan
4.
Tucker had a wretched 10 months
How do you
in
do
T20
that?
cricket. Could not buy a run. Last 5 or 6 games, the old Lorcan Tucker has re-emerged. Wicket keeper
that a
has always
googly?
got the invention. Excellent
he
player.
turns
that swoops.
around?
I don't mind this option.
No, he went.
It is high risk, but actually with maybe a little bit extra
Whoa.
bounce, you've got a good chance if you get half a bat at it, as opposed to maybe going across the
Turning
line.
away
So
from the ball. And
as
hitting
difficult
it.
a shot as that looked, it's not a bad option.
Nice job. Okay, 2 guys on the boundary. Everyone else within the circle. Look at this. Boy, these bowlers are good. Yeah, keep
It's
practicing.
good bowling, has to be
buddy.
said. There's definitely something on offer. Good swing, a little bit of seam movement, a little bit of extra bounce. That's that scrambled seam one. It's the one that normally nips back to the right-hander. That held its line. If anything, might have left him off the wicket, but you can see there that steep bounce.
Oh, yeah. He's not happy.
Conditions to bowl overcast.
All right, he's got one
Early
left,
start,
right?
10:30. There will be something in the surface.
Yeah. That's it, right? You only got 4 points.
So good
4
over.
runs.
4 overs
Sorry,
gone.
keep saying
13 for 2.
4 runs. 13-2. With 4 overs. Don't know what that means. Oh, good. Hey, that's Ranveer Singh. Come on. I know who this is. Rocky and Randy. Is he playing Rocky in this commercial?
वाडीलाल क्विक ट्रीट हर मोमेंट को राइट कर
Both wickets taken
funny.
by the left armer, Ashdev
That is
Singh.
funny. Okay, here we
Now
go.
into his 3rd over.
Okay.
And that's that last ball of the last over. It's the ball I'm talking about that Siraj excels at. Wider on the crease, seaming back into the right-hander.
Looking at Ireland's power plays in the last 4 games against India: 22 for 3, 73 for 1, 30
God,
for
these
4,
bowlers,
and 31
are they
for
the
3.
best
So
athletes
almost
in the
on
team?
3 of
'Cause
those
they
4
do more
occasions, that's
moving
just
around than anybody.
reared off a length. Harry Tector's done well to play that with soft hands. That could easily have ballooned up the short third that's in the ring, but the power play has been an area that Ireland have really struggled. Have to try and get out of these next 11 balls with some score on the board, even if it's 25, 30 for 2.
That's wide, and it'll go to the boundary.
That's
Hit
going to
the
help.
boundaries. So that's
That'll do nicely. A couple more of those, but that
Yep. What do you got
swung
there?
early.
Yeah, there you go.
Swung
4.
from the hand early.
That's a 4. Yeah, 4.
Gave Rishabh
Yeah, well,
Pant
come on, you weren't going to
absolutely
get
no
that.
chance
Okay,
there.
okay, you dove and it looked good, but you weren't going to get that. Now, come on.
Doesn't look that impressed there, the Indian skipper.
Is that guy
It's a
the
big miss
that
on
guy's
this
the
occasion.
captain? He's got to be the captain, right? 'Cause
Tried
they keep
too hard
going
there.
to
He's
him.
tried to
Look at
bowl
that
a
guy. He
big
wasn't even
in-swinger.
close.
He just
Yeah,
got
he
the
knew it.
line,
Yeah, nice
starting
try.
line.
Yeah, it was a good
Horribly
try,
wrong
but
and
you
dragged
know,
it
you
down
weren't
leg
even
side.
close. That's what they do in baseball too, by the way.
Yeah, the extras, the highest score so far.
Oh man, they just grabbed that
It's
thing.
going to be hard work. This is going to be hard work. Watch the way that ball there carries through to Rishabh Pant. This was his last over. The
I
wicket
think,
of Sterling.
you know what I think I'm going to do? I
Early
think
on,
I'm going to
a little bit of
pause it
uneven bounce. Look at the
and
line
then
though that
come
he's bowling.
back.
His line's been outstanding.
when yeah.
No men deep on the offside. He knows he's got to keep
Can
the
I even
line
do
tight to the
that? I don't
stumps.
think I can do that.
So far, he's executed
pause,
really
yeah,
well.
okay. Oh yeah.
So far.
There you go.
That one wasn't executed quite as well as he would have liked. The second wide in the over.
Yeah, I think that's
Does
what
well
I'm
there
going to do.
again.
Okay,
Rishabh
so I'm
Pant
going to
does really
pause
well,
the
'cause that ball
recording.
just scurried
Let me,
along the floor.
All right, I'm going to pause the recording because I want to do a little recording when India is actually up to bat. Okay, so I'll pause it and then I'll come back as soon as India gets up. All right, so I'll be back. This is John, your cricket maniac, with my reactionary video, my first one, by the way. Okay, we'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I'm not exactly sure how long these guys get to bat. So it's 94-9 with 16 overs. So Ireland is starting to turn it on a little bit.
Maybe there was already two. You saw the one that was
so
dropped.
I'm not exactly sure.
Maybe the one was hammered away for 6.
Listen, while I'm going to kill the sound for a second. But listen, somebody suggested, and I'm not exactly sure how to do this, but when India plays Pakistan, if I could somehow figure out how to do a live feed, I'm going to try to do that, because obviously I'm recording this, and I don't know if people are going to watch it because they've already watched it. Maybe they're interested in what I have to say. I don't know, but maybe a live one would be better. And if I can figure out how to do it, I'll do India and Pakistan. And obviously, if it ends up India and US, I might have to go. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Depends on my schedule. I've actually got some work I got to do at the end of the month where I'm going to be traveling, so I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work. But anyway, let's get back to the match.
Took no run. Delaney's on strike. He's playing beautifully, and it's all in vain now.
Yeah, they haven't thought that one through clearly. But India have done the job. It's a surface that offered up a lot of assistance. They won the toss, decided to bowl.
Oh, so this is it. So I guess they're going to bat now.
Out for a meager 97.
A meager 97. So that score is not good.
Job done.
Obviously, I've been listening to the commentators, and they're saying that Ireland didn't score that much. Now they turned it on at the end,
as quickly as possible from
but they weren't scoring a lot of runs. So it looks like they're going to bat. Now I don't know how long.
Very, very happy about
in between
the way they performed. Ricky
the switch here.
Must be excited at
they
the
must
fact
be
that
excited
they after winning the toss.
Yeah, absolutely. Their bowlers are outstanding. As you said, there was plenty in the surface, but you've still got to get out there and execute well, and they've done that. Arshdeep got the early breakthroughs. Boomer at times looked unplayable. Landed the ball on a 20-cent piece, got it to dart around off the seam. There's been some inconsistent bounce, but the execution from that team there today, the men in blue, is outstanding. Bowling Ireland out for 96.
Come on, acknowledge those fans. They're there to support you.
How do they approach their batting? Is it going to come out and really try and flay it, get this chase over and done with? I think that's the way that they will go about it.
Let's see a possession. That was the Irish batting lineup today. It was just a possession back to the dressing room. Didn't manage to post anything really substantial. There is the scores, just contributions from Tucker, Camphor, and then some good striking at the back end from Delaney. 96. Little also did decently for his 14
Delaney
of 13
deliveries. Delaney.
Bowling wise, everyone had a good day, Ricky.
Yeah, absolutely. Execution was good. Their out cricket was good. Catching was sharp. That run out, the last wicket of the innings. Good piece of fielding. They're a good team, this Indian team.
All right, listen, nothing's happening. I'm going to pause this.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening. So as soon as they come to bat, I will. I'll continue. Okay, because I do want to react to them batting. And according to these commentators, it shouldn't be too tough to beat this score. So we'll see what happens, okay? So we'll be back in just a sec.
How do you think they should approach it with the ball coming? So obviously Josh Little we heard about.
Okay, here we go. They're ready to bat.
There is a massive
now these commentators are saying
the ICC T20I team of the year.
The commentators are saying this is a given, that they should have no problem beating that score. So and how aggressive are they going to be? So it's going to be interesting to see how they play this. So I'm excited. Now I get to watch India bat. So let's see what happens.
I think he's going to take the attack to the Ireland bowlers. I don't think he's going to try and ease his way back into form. And then, that man on your screen, Virat Kohli, he is seeing it like a beach ball. Yeah, just like that.
He's seeing it like a beach ball
over the last couple of months.
Yeah, I know that, because that's in baseball when you're on really hitting the ball well.
At the end of this month, he will want that trophy in the cabinet. So all the runs, all the accolades, but Virat will win a World Cup.
Yeah, he's been in great form, and he's going to look to bring that into this first game, I think. I think with Rohit up the other end, potentially he might try and go a little bit harder, Rohit, and Virat just get himself into his innings and pace himself.
All right, let's go already.
Come on. He knows how to do chasing. He's arguably the best going round, so it's going to be good to watch.
Well, it's about to start the second half.
Look at that run.
Adair has the ball in hand, and the sun has popped out for this afternoon.
Let me know the distance
couple of slips
that he
in play,
starts to when he's
which is
finished.
important.
I'd like to know how far that
early.
All right, here we go. Come on, India.
And movement straight away.
Straight away.
Going to be calling it a wide. Started it too
wide. What does that
the
mean?
off stump, and it kept moving.
Oh, they get something for that. Okay, they get a run.
I think the important thing for Ireland here is to not just go searching too much. Be aggressive with your fields, but basically just get the ball in really good areas. Let the wicket do the work. We saw that there's been enough there with the new ball. Get it in the right areas and hopefully get a few chances early on.
Okay, let's just take a quick look at the field. As expected, you'd have third in place and then also a deep square, but the two slips, I know you were saying this in the last game, Steve, you like to be aggressive with the ball when you've got conditions like this. I remember you were saying get slips in play in the last game, and so they're starting.
You have to, with 97 on the board, you have to take wickets, and while the new ball's going to be the hardest to face, you've got to have the two slips in place. You've got to try and get those wickets, and I like the way they've started.
Captain of Ireland. 2 overs. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit.
Yeah, let's take a look at the milestones coming up. Rohit Sharma just needs 37 runs for 1,000 in men's T20 internationals, and Virat Kohli needs 150 to score the most 50s in T20 cricket. Looking at his record, actually, Virat Kohli, he's really good in T20 World Cups in particular. And that moved, that shape back in. Rohit Sharma was looking to come down the wicket, and that was fun.
3 overs, nothing.
Steve is saying, just put the ball in the right area. Let
so is this a good start?
Got to do, and say to the batter,
doesn't seem like a good start to me.
Rohit Sharma, if you want to knock us off a good
is
leg,
this your best hitter?
Because there's enough
excuse
there
me, the
for
best
maybe an outside
batsman.
edge, or one just nip back and take inside edge, or even onto the stumps. Good work by Lorcan Tucker as well. So Ireland, yes, you want wickets, you need wickets. You're not going to blow India away. You just got to hang in there. Hope you get a couple of edges early.
Oh, that one came in on the pads, and he's just tickled it away. I don't think it's going to get to the boundary, but they'll pick up a couple.
All right.
I might ask your thoughts as well about these two as an opening partnership. It's only the second time actually these two are opening.
Because it got by the
together.
middle circle, but didn't go to the boundary.
International. The
Hits
other
the boundary, it's a 4.
Was against England.
All right, I'm starting to get this a little bit.
2021.
Okay.
They put on 94. I mean, they're two high-quality players.
Oh, I don't think it
nice
matters
hats.
where they bat together.
You think they're just run machines?
I think they should dress up like they did when they're gone.
So I think they'll form a nice combination up top, though. Ooh. The towel fell out as you bowled that one.
Towel fell out.
Didn't seem to put Rohit off, though. Certainly would have put me off, that's for sure.
A towel fell out. What does that mean?
They're a high-quality combo, both in and around that 4,000 run mark in their T20 international careers. Let's take a look. 2 slips in play. The first slip just a little bit deeper as expected, down at 19 metres, and then tighter. They're quite close. Looking for that outside edge. Final
fielder.
The first over.
Oh, there you go. That's a 4. That's going to be a 4.
Second slip and gone for a 4. End of the first over here. 7 runs for no wicket.
7 runs for the first batsman.
An early bit of fortune for the Indian batter, Andrew Balbirnie.
Hey, it's Homer Simpson.
We saw the graphic. He was 16 metres back, so he had a good look at it.
Yeah.
Went through and beat him for pace. Normally a pretty assured slip fielder, Andrew Balbirnie. Back home in Ireland, you don't get many above the head. You don't have to go Australian style that often, so burst through the hands of Balbirnie.
When you've got 97 on the board, they're the ones that you really need to catch.
Yeah, that was a pressure one. Maybe the tournament as well, the scenario, but either way you cannot afford that. Well, they've now got a little bit more pace coming on with Josh Little. Had a chance to see quite a lot in 100 back in England, and bowls with really good
bowler,
pace.
new batsman.
And now good experience as well, you would say. 67 matches will shape that ball. And what's his field?
Here we go.
Again, he's
come on, Kohli.
Deeper backwards square, 2 slips in
come
play.
on, we want a wicked 6er. There you go. There you go. No. Okay, 2.
One player that should be able to cope with the scenario.
That was one?
Josh Little. He's
I thought
played
okay,
2
now I'm
seasons
confused.
in the IPL
It
for
got
the
by
Gujarat
the
Titans.
infield.
He's played in an IPL final in front of 130,000 people. So dealing with the emotion and the scale of the game should come a lot easier to Josh Little. Nice to see him pitch that first ball up and give it a chance to swing Steve Smith, because when he pitches up and swings, he's a real threat with the new ball.
He is. That one certainly shaped back a little bit. It was played really nicely by Virat with soft hands to third man, but as he comes in again, a little bit of shape down leg side, and he started that one a little bit too straight, and he's got it wide down the leg side. But the ball is certainly swinging. He's going to want to keep attacking those stumps and see if he can hit that ball on that pad.
Got one for you, Steve. I know I've seen you and it slips at times. Does it just stick? Is there what? There's just a reaction.
I think that one just rushed him, really. Looked like he got through his hands before he even got them up. So I don't know, maybe at different venues that you haven't been at before, the distances and the depth perception, I suppose, can be there, and that one just looked like it rushed him.
Got two leg side there. There's been clips, but there is protection. Just shuffle through for a two.
But one thing, Steve, that I found really surprising yesterday when I spoke to some of the Ireland players, they had
someone's got to
not
explain
been to
that to me in the comment section. Why was that other one a one?
So when they pitched up this morning,
I get the fours, I get the sixes.
Being at the stadium, the conditions, and it's a simple thing like slip catching. Bends,
so this is interesting because when Ireland was batting,
you're not used to facilities.
When Ireland was batting, they weren't getting a lot of runs except towards the end. So the fact that they're getting runs right away, even one or two or whatever, oh, you dropped it. Even one or two, that's good for India, right? I would think.
You know what you're looking at, you know the visuals and all those kind of things. So yeah, I find that a little odd that they hadn't had a session out here.
Yeah, well, it looks like it's going to be a tricky one today, and they're going to have to really rally round, use the skill set that a lot of the experienced players have. Not a lot of pace in this side, a little bit different to India. Josh Little has the most, and then it really drops down. Nice and full. Well, Rohit Sharma has been around the game a long time.
Yeah, I'm very proud of it. Honestly, when I started playing the game, I never thought I'll play I'll play for so many years, let alone the World Cups. I never thought I'll represent my country for so many years. But yeah, I'm very grateful to have this opportunity to represent the nation, and then obviously playing so many World Cups as well.
Yeah, an impressive captain and leader.
That's Rohit batting.
T20 internationals, 37 years old and still going strong.
37 years young.
You could still be going. Come on now.
Incorrect.
Right?
Incorrect.
Again, getting two leg side here.
Nice. Tucker, the keeper.
Of the over.
Oh, that's a wide, so they get a point for that.
One of our
Why does he get a point for that? He caught it in the air, right?
I said, oh, you're enjoying your retirement.
All right, guys, I need help on this, all right? I don't understand that.
So does that mean
what are you
you've not been in the
about?
gym too much and you've been enjoying life?
All right,
very much expanding.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Steve, I think you're the only athlete out of all three of us right now.
Cricket player. We're cricket players. We aren't athletes, are we? Oh, a bit of fortune there from Rohit Sharma.
Hit it. That's a four.
Raced down to the fine leg fence for four, and that was stiff.
That was stiff.
Yeah,
that was
stiff. Josh Little searching, looking to give it a chance.
What the hell was that? How did he hit that ball? I don't understand it.
Streaky so far. It's the second or third time now he's just got an inside edge, but fortune favours the brave. But I don't mind the approach from Josh Little. Give it a chance to swing. Ireland need 2 or 3 in this power play to have any kind of chance.
No wickets. No wickets. This point, India had 2 wickets. Look at that.
He's gone up over the top. That is Rohit Sharma.
That's a sixer.
End of the over, and he's decided to go for a maximum. Brilliant.
Sixer.
22 for 0.
That's a wicked sixer. Oh yeah, this is going to be a blowout.
You like that?
This is going to be a blowout.
Rohit Sharma just knows exactly what Josh Little was going to do, try to bowl full and straight again. He just kept that front leg, his left leg, out of the way. And straight down the pitch, full toss. Wasn't quite out of the screws, but enough.
It wasn't, but on a surface like this, that's exactly where you want it.
What if your parents had a medical emergency in India? Policy was...
Okay, so based on what I just saw, this shouldn't be tough for India to win. Now, I'm not sure. So does India bat, and if they score more runs than Ireland, it's over, or are there more innings? That's what I don't know. I'm not going to watch the whole thing or record the whole thing. I've already gone, I don't know, probably about 45 minutes. So we'll see what happens. Plus, I got to watch commercials too, which I'm like, okay, let's get back to the action.
That are up there and nipping about, and then if you get anything loose, put it away.
Well, Virat Kohli has gone the
that's a whiff
aggressive
right
route there, trying to use his feet and throw.
In baseball, we call that a whiff. Come on, Rohit's going, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's taken a different approach there, hasn't he? He's come down the wicket, given himself a little bit of room and tried to flay it through the offside, but
it's a beamer,
only
right?
managed to get beaten, so maybe he is taking the aggressive route.
That's baseball. Yeah, that wasn't bounced. Oh, that was bounced.
Good from Adair.
For that, nope.
Good line and length. Hasn't got the pace of a Josh Little. He's sub 80 mile an hour, but he has got excellent control, marker there. Keep an eye out for the in-swinger as well, Smudge. He's got a lovely little, very good wrist position marker there. He's able to get that in-ducker without giving the game away to the batter.
Might be coming now, actually. He's just taken out the second slip, moved him into a mid-wicket, so yeah, potentially he'll try that in-swinger now, but it's good that he's pitching it up, trying to challenge the top of the stumps as much as possible. That's the place to be on this wicket.
Absolute beauty, just shaping back in. Virat Kohli has an incredible record in World Cup cricket. And this one threatened
Come on,
to
Kohli,
just
what are you doing?
in them. We've seen a couple from Adair shaping back in. And let me just tell you this stat, by the way, because I think
he missed the wicket. That's why he's ticked
Virat
off because he missed the wicket barely.
in T20 World Cup averages 270. Hit 541 runs in 10 innings. And look down the list. Pretty much everything is a half century.
The target is 97.
Well,
Okay.
one low score of 23.
Oh, they are. There you go.
Well, up and over.
There you
is
go. No.
a third in place, and they get the first wicket. Virat Kohli, who we just
so
talked about, an incredible
if it's caught
T20
in the
wicket,
air,
a career
get a
record.
wicket.
It's a big wicket here for Ireland.
Yeah, good catch in the deep. Ben White, Ireland's leg spinner, probably Ireland's tallest fielder, down on the deep third fence. Massive, massive wicket.
The batter's
Virat,
the batsman is
ultra aggressive,
out,
never really got going. Uncharacteristic, really.
So
Bit ungainly and thick outside edge. That's a good catch. They needed it. Ireland needed it. The crowd.
You put your best batsman at the top of the order, right? So I assume this guy's one of the better batsmen on the team. He wasn't very impressive just now. I'm just someone from the outside looking in. I'm just telling you, okay? Now, you've already watched this, so it's like it's nothing new here. But again, maybe it's, I'm just reacting to it, okay? Let's go back. Let's see who's up now.
And fieldsman, but I think it's been a pretty good over. Like I said, he's pitched it up. He got the ball to move back in the one before, and maybe that led Virat Kohli to want to try and do something different and get him off his length.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the captain.
Major wicket. You just feel the crowd.
All right, now who's up?
Quietening.
Hunt. Or as we say in the U.S.,
well,
Pant.
out to the crease comes the dynamic Rishabh Pant in at 3.
Rishabh Pant.
An incredible player who's had a really tricky time the last couple of years after that injury.
In at 3.
Crash, but has come back. Good
does that mean
in the IPL
3 overs?
And also will give them that left-hand, right-hand combination.
And does he keep going?
Bowlers to have to be a little bit tighter.
All right, what do you say, Pant?
22 strike rate on paper says 126, but we all know he can be much more dangerous than that.
He can be much more dangerous than that. We want him to be.
He's
dangerous.
a wonderful player, isn't he? And it's great to have him back playing for India. He's obviously gone through a very tough time, and
he bunted it. He
coming
bunted
back
it.
From that accident,
he bunted
playing
it.
really well in
you
the
can't bunt
IPL,
in
and
cricket,
then
I don't think.
being able to represent his country in the World Cup here in New York. It's a huge moment for him.
Oh, really jumped forward.
Ultra aggressive approach from Virat Kohli. We felt like he might be a little bit more watchful than Rohit Sharma, but good reward for Adair. I thought he started really well.
I have a question for those who actually play cricket. When that ball comes out to you out in the field, how hard is that ball and how hard does it come not wearing a glove? I'm just curious about that. Let me know.
Hunt has no time
Boundary.
for not
That's
putting
four.
his hands
That's
through the
four.
ball. He's just
That's
come
four.
out, throwing the bat at it, and it ended the over with a boundary.
There you go. Now that's
3 overs gone, 26-4.
They ended that over, right? Now does he stay up? No. Now they go to row
That's
hit.
him.
Okay.
That's Rishabh Pant.
Yeah, have a look at one. That'll do. He says, I've assessed
So
conditions.
if row
nicely."
hit
It does
makes
help when you
6
kept wicket
overs,
actually for
then
20,
he's out. Or a
best
wicket,
part of 20 overs.
he's out.
You
And
do
they
get
bring
used to
someone else
conditions
in. I
a
think
lot
that's
easier, a
how
lot
it's
quicker.
So that means Pant will get up again.
Flying
and
around
get
and staying a little bit
6
low.
over. Or 6
Into his
shots,
groove
whatever
early.
it's called.
That's a good
No,
place
6
to hit
overs,
this
right?
ground, this pitch, hit
Okay.
through the line, present the full face of the blade.
Okay. All right, I'm starting to figure some of this out.
Well, we're going to have a change of bowler here.
You know, when India plays Pakistan, you guys think SRK or Amir Khan will show up? Because the only thing that would make this that much better would be one of those guys showing up. Sorry, I just wanted to mention that while we got a little break here.
McCarthy.
All right, they switched the bowler. They've switched the bowler. Now McCarthy. Or McCarthy. McCarthy, as they say in Ireland.
Can swing that new ball.
Similar field, just the one slip now with a little bit less
Does that
pace.
count as an over?
Maybe movement, but still third and deep square in place.
Come on, row hit.
Yeah, just quite conventional field.
I just watched a movie with a row hit.
Yeah, I think the key here again
always
is
goes
just
back
to
to
keep
Indians
bashing
for
the
the
top of
maniac
those stumps. That's his job. Let the wicket do the work.
Niche,
Nice and simple.
I hope
Don't
you're watching
overcomplicate
this.
Things. Let them try and
You've been trying
play
to get
some
me
big shots off really good balls and hopefully get a few
This is the
dismissals
most
here.
I've ever watched. So far, so good. See what we got.
Yeah, nicely played there, just eased it.
Is that one?
through.
Okay.
Looking down the Indian lineup today,
There
and
you
I
go.
really just can't see an area they don't have covered. They've got the spinners, they have the pace.
They got the
You look at
spinners,
their
they got the
batting
pace.
lineup. Any weaknesses for you guys?
But the only thing you'd look at the India side, a wrist spin. You know, today they've gone in with finger spin, and maybe that's due to Ireland having a full 11 of right-handers. But you think to win a World Cup, you need a wrist spinner to do some work. I know in the Caribbean, especially, as more so than the United States, sometimes finger spin can be very effective because you can drive the ball into the
Come on,
surface.
let's go with
You
the
think
action
over
here.
a 4-week tournament, you need your wrist spinners to do a lot of work.
I think they'll definitely come into play. I think they actually only played AXA today as the
All right, let's
second
go row.
spinner
Oh no,
to
Pant
just
now.
add
Now
to
it's
their
Pant.
batting.
I'm not looking for
knowing that they will likely use 4 of Hardik Pandya's overs.
Oh, I see.
And
As
only need to bowl 4
okay,
overs a
so
spinner.
now-
I think
yeah,
that was their
okay, I
reason
get
to
it.
just extend
So
their
on that
batting
ball,
order.
they moved from one to
Another
the
question
other.
for you,
Now row hit.
What are
hit
there no
because of-
left-handers? What's going on?
I don't know.
Right,
Can
so
you
they
not
kept
grow some in a
going.
pot somewhere?
It's strange
Pine
really, because
ended
all
up
through
there.
my Ireland career we
28
had so
to
many
1. Yeah,
left-handers,
this is-
myself and William Porterfield,
This is
Ed Joyce,
over.
John Mooney. We actually had, I reckon, 5 or 6, and now there's one in the squad. Neil Rock, he's on the bench, but yeah, it's a real shortage. I think got to sort something out back
Come on,
there.
roll hit. We
Dublin
need a
and
sixer.
Belfast
Come on,
and
let's go a
Derry.
sixer. Oh,
Well,
this
it'll make
is
a
like
big difference, though.
protection.
You know, in
trying to
white
protect
ball
us.
cricket and T20 cricket, if you can have 3 or 4 left-handers and split the order up, because he just gives, as a batter, and you'll know Steve Smith, gives you a chance to obviously get a few freebies or get a few loose balls, as opposed to just letting the bowlers get into a line and get into a spell. If you can separate it with a couple left-hander, help you.
Yeah, it certainly can. Yeah, it's always nice to have something different as well, just to change the angles and the way the people have to bowl. If you've all got just right-handers, they can just keep bashing that same length and get into a bit of a groove, I suppose. So, yeah, it's always beneficial to have a bit of both.
Oh, that was
Oh, he's gone for the aggressive shot. Hasn't quite got it, and a good throw here. That would have been interesting to see if that would have hit the stumps.
Out.
Looked
That
a little
was,
bit tight there.
Would have been out, that, definitely.
It was a line drive.
You're calling it. There's the aggressive shot into mid-wicket. Well picked up. Quick release. I think he would have been miles out from the replay.
It's that. If he hits the
Market
stump.
Good work.
Fast bowler.
Oh, I see.
Got a good bounce as well. The ball bounced up nicely for him. Didn't have to bend down. He's 6 foot plus. He didn't have to bend down to pick up. Everything was going his way. 3 stumps to aim at in this day and age.
Okay,
You'd
got
be
1
disappointed.
All right, now
Yeah,
Pant's
you need to
up.
take those
Okay.
chances. When
You
you got
gotta take those
97 on the ball,
chances.
we've seen 2 opportunities here, and you need to be taking those ones.
Lefty.
Rishabh Pant has nearly put his back out trying to clear the ropes. End of that over, 29
end of the over. 3 runs.
Yeah, it's really interesting, isn't it?
So
India.
those guys stay out there because there's been no wickets, right?
Approach. It's
I think so. They stay out there till the
Virat
wicket gets hit,
that one
and then they leave.
For Pant. Maybe they just want to impose themselves.
Stay there for the overs. Okay.
Yeah, it certainly looks like they're trying that, particularly Pant. I think
Now
he
we're
only
getting
knows
shot
one way,
at the
so
parking lot.
he's going to continue to play his shots.
Wow. This is riveting footage right here.
As a question for you, do you think there is any space now in a T20 team for that glue type player? Everyone's got to be striking 150 plus. Is that the kind of modern game?
Come on, Rohit.
Depends on the surface you play on. I think a wicket like this, absolutely, there's room for someone that strikes a little bit lower and is able to hold the order together. But some of those flat wickets, I can understand why you want guys striking 150 plus. So yeah, I think you've got to play the conditions in front of you.
Well, Mark Adair is now bowling at Rohit Sharma, and it's fair to say he's been all over him all day. Just take a look at some of these deliveries, shaping it off the surface, seeing some cut in and shape away.
Oh yeah.
And a real movement.
Inside.
How impressive.
And I can tell you, when you see the ball moving on the TV and you can see the actual movement off the seam, when you're out in the middle, it is doing a hell of a lot. I can assure you of that. It's going a long way. So it's a challenging wicket, and yeah, they're going okay to only be 1 down at this stage.
No, Rohit's back. As I mentioned, he's been on as best bowler for 18 months. You know, when you haven't got express pace, you have to be so skillful and diligent in his work ethic and his preparation, and that's something that hasn't always come easy to Mark Adair. I think early in his career, he had all the ability in the world, but just couldn't quite harness it in the right direction.
When are we going to see some sixers?
A little bit more responsibility.
It's like they
now
flick
he's shown
at
in
it.
the last year or two that he's a superb opening bowler. He's a power play bowler, not as strong at the back end, so I'm sure
because they were able to go from
Sterling
stump
might
to
even
stump.
He could even go for broke here, try and bowl him 4 in a reel here, because it's not going to go 20 overs. I wouldn't be surprised if Mark Adair potentially bowls out.
Yeah, just looking at his pace, he's kind of in that early 130s, 130, 135 kph.
And it's the kind of wicket you don't have to bowl express. You just have to be able to hit decent areas, stand that seam up, and just get whatever you can out of the surface.
Controlled it nicely against left. Yeah, we saw with Angelo Matthews the other day, actually. At first I thought it was about the pace bowlers for Sri Lanka, but when he came in, he was just all control, landing it on the money. Was a real handful. I guess what it noticed
starting to get the
bowling
scoring
it into the surface though was
perfect,
quite valuable. I felt like India's bowlers today really tried to bang it in and get that extra bit of tennis ball bounce.
Yeah, I just think it's the length. As long as you're bashing the wicket hard and hitting the top of the stump length to a little bit shorter, it's very challenging for the batter.
Again, Pant trying to open those shoulders. He came out first ball down the ground and pumped it. You can see he's really trying to keep taking the game, the Irish bowlers.
Yeah, just losing his shape a little bit, trying to overhit. Just see him slamming his pads. He's not happy because he's a better player than that. When he's nice and still and has a nice flow through the line of the ball, he's a lovely timer of the ball. At the moment, just losing his shape ever so slightly.
A little bit of a wide there.
Well, tell you what,
so he gets a point for that.
Sorry, there's a couple of bowlers watching this game who won't mind bowling. The Shiny Shah Afridi coming up soon. Thinking Harris
so what I'm seeing where Ireland already had to switch batsmen a few times, India's only had to do it once, which leads me to believe that this isn't even going to be close, right?
Well, in the end,
I heard a whistle.
Pretty tidy over. So 5 gone, 33 for 1.
33 for 1. All right. Now Rohit hits now. Okay. Because 6 overs is done. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What do you think of this place? What do you think of New York? That's all right. Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. Have you seen the Statue of Liberty? No. Come on, man. All right, fist pump. All right, row hit. Row hit. Ja Hindi. Ja Hindi. Ja Hindi.
33 for 1 after the 5 overs.
33 for 1. Their target is 97.
Can Rohit Sharma find the middle of the bat, pop it over the infield? Little to continue.
Is that wide?
Delivery that beats the outside edge. It was pretty full in length.
Okay, over.
I don't think Rohit Sharma will be really looking at the surface. Maybe just a little bit of movement as it pitches.
Looking to take advantage of the field restrictions. Nobody
I want to see
deep on the offside excepting a third man, so looking to play the upish lofted off drive. Played and missed. Good angles created by Josh Little.
That's an over.
Moved early there, did Rohit Sharma. Just shimmied across to the off stump. Trying to get the Mexican wave going here on the grandstands.
We love our wave. We love our wave here, but some people hate it. They say it's a signal that you're not watching, but this crowd's watching.
I hate the wave too, by the way.
Once again, trying to go up and over and get the inside edge.
All right, so that's
difficult
one,
to
right?
find timing.
That's
No
one.
real
Okay.
pressure here for
Starting to
India,
figure
so
out the scoring.
They can be quite watchful and pick out the right
Right, 4 of
lead
1.
and pop over the top.
Come on, row hit.
It's amazing that this is the first left-hander we've seen at the crease rushing.
But that's not row hit.
11
No,
right-handers
that's not row hit. What is this?
for Ireland. You don't often see that these days. Nicely worked around. He's looking for the second. And I think with the pace he has between the wickets, he was keen. Rohit Sharma was not up for the extra sprint through.
Oh no, that is row hit.
No need to take the risks right now, right?
No.
So they put their first names on their
Often
jersey.
the elder statesmen will say to the younger ones that it's not an athletics event, it's a game of cricket, and there's no need to risk pulling a hamstring trying to get back for a quick single.
Yes, so not so early in the tournament for sure. And because there's no Ireland haven't put on a big score for you to try and take that risk.
That's beautifully played. Fullish in length, just opens the face, makes sure it goes over, square of the wicket and away to the fence.
4.
Yes, it gets a bit of width. That's what you're looking for.
39
The earlier
and 1.
efforts
Come
to
on,
try
man.
and, hit the ball.
He's going to do this by himself.
The infield wasn't successful. He got an inside edge, but this time around you can see that he's leaning into it. There was a bit of width also, and he quite deliberately has opened the face of the bat to hit it over that fielder for a boundary.
It brings up his 4,000th run in T20 Internationals, the third player to do so. Virat Kohli and Baba Azam are the others. Beats the
Over.
outside edge again to complete the over. 39 for
Completed
1.
the over. All right. Now Pont's going to hit. All right, gang. This is in the bag. Okay. So I'm not going to record the whole thing. Obviously, this is already an hour, I think. And I don't know if you're going to watch the whole thing or not. But I'm going to really try to watch India versus Pakistan because that sounds like that's going to be really exciting. And I'm going to try my best to do a live feed. Okay. So that's my first, other than about a 20 minute watching a warm-up game. This is my first exposure to a cricket match. So I hope you enjoyed my reaction to it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And I really appreciate you guys watching and making these recommendations and being loyal to the channel. So thanks a lot for watching, everybody. We'll talk to you soon with another 10-ish minute review or another cricket match. Thanks for watching, everybody.